Greetings. Hello. Happy Monday. Good time zone to you all. I really like saying that. I really like saying good time zone. There's something nice about it. Universal, one might also say. Hello, welcome to the stream. For more Pitcrawler, we're doing more Pitcrawler today. I have not very much to work with today, but we're gonna do what we can. Just because the title of this one's really weird. So you know, like I feel like everything we've had so far, it's been quite big in terms of scope. You know, Attack of the Sea Beast, Mystery of the Awakening God, that sort of thing. Today's track is called Hermit of the Ghost Warrens, which that's slightly more narratively tricky, I think. You know, I'm struggling to come up with that, and it's specifically like a rescue narrative. Let me quickly check what the thing is. It's rescue mission in spectral tunnels. So I'm not really sure what I'm working with there. We're here, we're queer, we're hermits and ghost warrens. Hi, old immortal, good to see you. Lily Foxglove is here as well. Glad to hear that people are enjoying the Pitcrawler streams. I'm having a blast making Pitcrawler music. This is the most fun I've had with the music. Like genuinely just full on fun with a music project in a while, which is really, really nice, and it's really, really good. Yeah. So I've got a couple of... So first of all, I have a couple of new things to play around with today, which is exciting. I have a couple of... Basically, there's a plugin that I bought genuinely like a couple of hours ago because it's from somebody who makes plugins, like boutique plugins, who I really like. They're really cheap, they're really lovely. They made the piano plugin that I use, the Emergiro piano that I use in everything now. And they've made a granulizer. Our good friend, the granulizer. They've made their own one, and it presents some interesting possibilities that I want to play around with today. Because I think today's going to be very ambient. It's either going to be really ambient or it's going to go like full Mike Oldfield. Those are the only two directions I have today, with what we're playing around with. But we'll see where we end up. So I have... So this is an empty project file for Hermit of the Ghost Warrens. I've put together a very rudimentary sort of bass patch on the grandmother. So I basically just hit a key. I'm thinking that's what we start with. As that is our starting pulse kind of thing. So it's randomized. The filter's being controlled by like a random number generator. So it's not quite like it's playing at a consistent tempo that we're gonna have to figure out. But it's also but how much of it you're hearing and how open the filter is randomized with each note. Turn the reverb off, you can hear it a bit clearer. So I'm going to have that underneath through some reverb, maybe through a granulizer. And then I've got a little piano pattern, which I think I've got this loaded. Yeah. Got a little piano pattern, which is going to be either... and then we'll build that up. We'll do like a build there. And then I can add like little harmony parts. Obviously, without the bum notes. Just have that going. All the while you've got underneath this kind of... Make me that a little bit faster. So lots of weird and wonderful sounds. The only problem is I don't quite have the tempo locked in, so that's gonna be a fun thing for us to discover. So yeah, let's get this little bass line recorded, and then we can start playing around with some funky stuff. Helps if you actually hit the thing properly. Okay. Just play around with the filter a little bit. Nasty sound, it's lovely. Okay, we have a start. Now the problem is, what tempo is that at? Let's find out together. Because I sort of roughly figured it to be 115. I don't think that's right. Okay. Let's see if we can make this fit. Because this is the problem when you're using analog synthesizers, is that a lot of the time you need to kind of figure this out kind of by hand. So yeah, I think it's a bit... So this is going to be... It's more art than science. Yes, that's true. It's not an exact science. Ooh, I think we might have joy. Ooh, I think we're hitting it at 108. Just gonna cheat a little bit and get this. Just gonna do this. Like I said, more art than science. It doesn't have to be perfect. Like, I kind of want to start this one. Could be 107, maybe, actually. You know what? I'll give you the benefit of the doubt there, Ollie, and let's see if we can... Let's give that a go. 107. 7. Right, everybody. Pray for us sinners now in the hour of our deaths. Ooh, I think you might be on the money there. Still a little bit of drift, but I think we're okay. Yeah, okay, I've got a little bit of drift, but that's fine. We can make that work. Okay, 107 it is. I want to start this one with like a drum pattern, like a really, really big drum pattern. Go full in with the drums because the last one ends really quietly. What was it? Beyond the Desert Ruins. That fades down towards the end. That ends with just some sound design. So I like the idea of this one just coming full out the gate. There's been a lot of fade-ins and a lot of fade-outs with the introductions and outros to this one, with this album. So I really want to start at least one of them with something that's a bit more pa-cha, you know, starts with some very, very loud drums. Maybe go a bit Peter Gabriel, Phil Collins with it. But we'll call that the Moog Pulse. And let's have some fun with it. Let's see what we can do. So if we add some bisexual reverb, that's always our starting point. See what this sounds like. It's quite boomy. I like this. Very Warren-y. It's a lot. It's very boomy. I think I might make this a separate track, actually, just to be on the safe side. Just so we've got a bit more control over it, and just so we can add a couple of extra fun things as well. We're gonna stick that on. I want it quite small. That's the thing. I want it quite tight. Okay, not that tight. That's a bit too much. Nice little gated reverb there. And is there something more fun we can do with this? I think there's potentially maybe something we can do here. I quite like that, but I don't know if that's Warren-y enough, you know? I don't know if that warrants enough of a Warren or something. Let's add a delay to it. Ooh, okay, that's fun. Okay, that's a good starting point. Let's leave that as it is for now, and then we can come back to it later. Unless, what is this going to do for us? What can you give for us here? Sync that with the tempo. Put that there. What does that sound like on its own? Unless. Okay, that sounds messy as hell. We don't want that. Ooh, hello. That sounds fairly spooky, Warrens. Okay, let's get some drums. Let's get some drums on the go. Right, we're gonna go with acoustic drums, the same as kind of we've been using throughout this just the classic multi-kit from the vinyl drums from Samples from Mars. So it's a drum sample. It's a sampled drum kit that's been pressed onto a vinyl and then resampled, so you get some nice kind of warm effects to it. Some nice warm tape effects, rather vinyl effects. So, gonna move these all the way out over here for the time being. Start with that. That's not listening to the click track. Dev, try listening to the click track. Okay, I didn't like that final snare, but we can 16th straight. Also, I'm going to copy this, and then where's the toms? Gonna copy this on a floor tom. So you get more of a thump kind of thing. Gonna also copy the snare pattern. Put it on another tom. Hang on, that tom needs a different pattern. Sorry, this is very, very noodly drum bit. Gonna stick that there. You gotta. Alright, let's get this extra flow part put in. Okay, I lost confidence in that last little bit at the end there. Okay, so that should be... Snap that over there. Here we go. Nice, that's nice. So also you kind of get that nice sort of vinyl crackle on these samples, which I really like. I quite like how dry that is as well. Very, very, very dry. It's nice. And then if I take these, stick them over here. Figure that out in a second. Ooh, those little ambient effects. That's nice. That's nice. I like it very, very much. What can we do to the drums? What can we do to the drums to make them interesting? Let's see what happens if we add some gated reverb. What does that get us? Ooh, hello. Okay, we're gonna come back to that because I don't hate that. What can we do? Can we add some tape effects? Let's see what we got here. Who needs hats when you've got ring mods, right? It's nice. It's like moth wings. It's nice. Good. That's good. I like it very, very much. I'm going to add an extra reverb track in here. I'm going to make it really, really big. Just because I want to really kind of create a space here. I'm going to really create a space just into this track. So this is an outdoor reverb. What's ravine sound like? I brought the wrong track down. That's not what I wanted. I wanted the drum track. Reset. Mysterious, hello. It is good to see you. I slept in, but I am here. There's no need to. It's good to see you here. Don't ever feel bad about about sleeping. Sleeping is good. What's happening here? Send to track 6. No, I don't want that. We've got some funky drums, and we're currently trying to create some atmosphere with them. Ooh, okay, we're getting closer. Ooh, there we go. That's our winner, I think. Some nice chunky drums to start the track off with, right? So, you know, you're going to fade out of Beyond the Desert Ruins, then you're going to go straight into... I'm going to call it drum verb. Drag that over there because we can deal with that later. But that's a good little loop to start off with. Make sure it snaps in there. Can I double this up? What happens if I double this up? Let's find out. Ooh, hello. Let's see this works. That's good. That's a good start. That's a good. So call this piano. We're gonna have a few piano tracks, and also I'm gonna play around with the new granulizer as well. So let's give it a go. Let's give it a go. It's a big chunky sound though. It's a nice little. I think it's more John Carpenter than it is Mike Oldfield, but we'll. No, that's not necessarily a bad thing. Right, so that's track number 1. Let's take that down there because we're gonna have some harmonies straight away. Let's make sure this is going. Let's see if this works. Yes. Okay. We're gonna do this. Okay. I'm gonna. Right. So we'll call this piano 2. So we're gonna have these start at the same time. We're not gonna do any of that sequence-y sort of stuff. We're gonna call this piano 1. just because we want it to be really atmospheric. And I'm going to send the piano initially to the same place that the pulse is being sent to. That's nice. That's chunky. That's chunky. Oh, I like it. It's very, very chunk. Much chunk. Right, so we're going to pan these left and right. So, Bonsai Jam, hello! It's good to see you. Good to have you here. You've come at the right time. You just missed me saying the word chunk, which I think is a good thing. But it's good. You've skipped past all the drum sequencing. You skipped past all the kind of fiddling around with trying to get the tempo of the piece right. So you're coming at a good time. Coming at a good time. So we've just got some really, really chunky drums. Lovely chunky drums that we're going to start off with. And then followed up by an equally chunky bass. Maybe have some low strings under this just to keep the atmosphere going. What's this one called? Hermit of the Ghost Warrens. So I'm struggling a little bit in terms of where we're going with it. It's proven to be a bit. It's a trickier title. I made the mistake of saying on the Tin Can Audio Discord that I was having some trouble coming up with a with a concept for this one, and somebody sent me this. and I think this is cursed, but I've questions about this rabbit down here specifically, like what is that? Is this an AI image? I'm really not. I don't know, but that's a lot. This is a lot to take in, so I don't know whether I'm channeling this or not. But either way, this image makes me profoundly uncomfortable. Close it because I don't trust. I like knowing where it is. Okay, so you can add a nice little choir under here because it's meant to be like a rescue mission as well. So I think we kind of have some little atmospheric stuff. But so the thing I wanted to play around with today. So I'm going to send the piano over here for a second. It's called, so the person who made this piano plugin here, Imagiro, actually, you know what? What happens if I change the piano sound on these two? If I have two different piano sounds. Ooh, that sounds much nicer, actually. Discord is for patrons only, so it is available for our Ko-fi members. So one of the things you get if you sign up to our Ko-fi to be a monthly member, you get access to our Discord, and then you also get early access to everything, including this album. You get early access to everything that we make out, you know, with a caveat for if something's under contract or anything like that. But yeah, and then you get a little update from us on what we're working on. So there'll be one of those coming out hopefully tomorrow, because a lot of stuff has just happened in the past couple of weeks that's coming up. That's very, very exciting. Yeah, so kofi.com/tincanaudio if you're interested. Actually, I think there is a button. Hang on a second. Do I still have the button? Yeah, there we go. There's the button. I back on again. Okay, so Imagiro, who made that amazing piano plugin, they released this today. It's called Autochroma. It is a granulizer program, and it's interesting, right? Because you can kind of customize. So it records a little bit for you. So if I just do this little pattern here. It's lovely little, quite subtle. then if I click down here and then drag it onto here, it renders it in audio for you. So if I just put that as a new track, mute it on its own, that's literally that's literally what you just heard, but now it's a separate piece of audio. So now you just drag it out into the timeline and it's there. This was only like $40, which for a granulizer is amazing. But it has a lot of other different effects. It's got some fantastic little presets in here. So basically, you can control the direction of each little granulizer. It's meant to be playful, and it's meant to be easy to understand, and it's good fun. Like I really like the little mellow plugin personally. So if I just play the piano. Settings, sync buffer to BPM. Yes, okay, there you go. Atom automatically kind of does that for you. I do actually need to get my license code in there. But yeah, it's a really cool little plugin. I would highly recommend it. There's a little website down there that you should definitely go check out. They make amazing plugins. Okay, so I love that sound. Piano granules. I quite like that. That's sounding very tasty already, right? Actually, let's shift everything over so it starts at the right place. Big drums. What happens if I run the Moog through there? What does that sound like? Right, can we use that for anything? Add a nice big verb to that. It's a nice little intro kind of intro noise. Yeah, okay, you know what? Let's start with that. I like that. What happens if I just play the whole noise? Starting with I like starting these tracks with a weird noise. No, that doesn't quite work, does it? What if I just... Let's add an extra part in there just to... No. I think that's making it sound too cool when we want to go for dark rather than cool. Maybe? Let's give it a go. It's a bit Blade Runner. A little bit Blade Runner, but we can make it a bit wishy-washy enough to maybe you know, what's the phrase? Mitigate it. Maybe we'll start in the middle here, so you can get used to the sound. This. I'm going to mute that for... I'm not sure how I feel about this. I think it's the wrong tone, right? I think it's the wrong idea. Yeah, no, let's try something else. Let's try adding this in. Okay, so what I'm going to, hopefully that should have a nice, nice little bit of atmosphere, especially if we copy it and then also put that there and then bump that up. So bump that down an octave rather. Okay, we're building here. It's nice. I like where we're going. I'm gonna put that there. Gonna get rid of these just for a second. Yep. This is all good stuff. So I'm trying to bring in like menace. The idea of menace. What did I do there? I clearly clicked something wrong there, right? Let's fix it again. that on there. These drums. I know I keep talking on about it, but like, just those toms are amazing. We can see. I'm going to do the Mike Oldfield thing where like this piano part kind of builds and it's doubled up on different instruments and kind of. So I'm going to have a bit of fun with this one. So we're going to pop that there. Measure piano again. I'm going to see what this sounds like on the Celeste down here. See what that sounds like. So I kind of want to do a. And then have the next bit play on a different instrument. So kind of like a question and answer. So we're going to just chop this up. Pop these down here. Now we need to work out what instrument this is going to be. So, let me think. Let's have a look, see what interesting interesting sounds we can get. Ooh, okay, we could do that. We could have a... Do you want to be reminded of a puzzle? Let's have a listen. Oh, no, not that. Not that one. Not that one. Definitely not that one. Leighton. Weird puzzle. It is a bit of a weird puzzle, isn't it? Well, that needs to come down an octave. Yeah, that's nice. That sounds nice. That's good. Okay, so we're gonna bump those off to the sides as well, so you properly hear the stereo separation. I might make it a bit bigger than I normally do go. Ah. Oh, it sounds nice. It sounds nice. Ooh, it's nice. It's nice. It's really, really nice. What else can we do with this? Like, I think... I don't want to send it to the granulizer because I feel like that's what I'm doing with everything. That's what I always do. So we'll call this pad 1. Pad 1. Shushed. Pad 1. Minus 12. Call this Celeste. Call this Leighton. Actually, you know what? Professor Leighton... I'm going to put Professor Leighton on the left side, so it's easier for me to remember, because L is for Leighton. And if you think that's an arbitrary way to set aside stereo separation, then yeah, you're not wrong. But it's how things are done. Okay, now we're gonna call this the Q&A. And we're gonna add some effects for this. Yeah, let's run it. Let's run it. Let's hear it out. What happens if we send it through the granulizer? Okay. I like this. I like this very, very much so far. I think we're going to have more piano in a second, actually. I wonder if I might put that in now. I've become very aware that I have a very chaotic way of writing music. In just very much that sense of like, all right, I'm going over here now. All right, okay, I'll do this next. All right, okay, I'll do that in a second, but first I want to do this. And it's not like ordered. I'm okay with it, but it's just something I've become very aware of recently. Okay, that's a section for later. I'm going to turn the bass down a little bit because I think it's overpowering everything just now. Turn the drums down a little bit as well, just to add a bit more space. I think we can add. You know what? Let's try. Let's go back to our dear friend Professor Layton. Professor. And I think this might be a bit too intense, but let's give it a go anyway. There's a better instrument. Hang on. Why don't we use our reed organ, which is kind of a similar sound, but is a bit more kind of dirt under the fingernails, I think. Yes, that's nice. That's nice. That's nice. Oh, it's building. It's building really nicely, I think. Okay, it's going places. It's going places. I don't know whether that should be louder. Okay. I'm gonna try something. Let's see if it works. So this one -2, so it's gonna go down hopefully a whole tone. I'll put that as 10. Yeah, all right. Let's see what that sounds like. Okay, I think we can maybe do something here. Right, let's tidy up this project file. It's getting quite big and messy very quickly, so I want to just let's get this cleaned up. Let's get this project file cleaned up. It's a disgrace. So these are our kind of leads. So we're gonna stick those over here. You are a texture. Right, you are all rhythm. So you can be a nice light blue. Piano granules is a texture, so that goes down here. So that's be dark blue. See, there is method in this. There is a point. There is some sort of thinking that goes into it. Not much, but a little bit. Make that color. Right. Okay, we're good. We're good. We are nice chilled out, nice chill color vibes. Okay. I've done that completely wrong. It's a different chord. Okay. Might be... Wait, is that going to be better if I... Oh no, am I changing the key? I think I might be changing the key, everybody. The computer's like, no, do not change the key. Okay. Adding in an extra sharp. No. No, that doesn't work. I think we are gonna have to... Oh geez, I thought that was my computer. Sorry, no, that was it's just my computer being silly. Not letting me change the key, which turned out to be the right decision in the end. It's an odd choice. Is there a better note? I think there might be a better note. So I think it's in the key of A right now. Yeah. Let's get this pad recorded. Excellent, excellent, excellent stuff. It's like I like doing tracks like this where it kind of it feels very linear, but in a really nice way. Because I feel like we've got the danger, we've got the mystery as we explore these warrens, but we've also got a little bit of hope at the end there. Can we add something here? Nice big piano chords here. Yeah, I think we might do this over 2 tracks. Oh, this will be fun! Sound like an excited parent. Oh, this will be fun! Okay. I did that wrong! I forgot to turn this off first. Okay. Okay. It's good, it's good, it's good, it's good, it's good. So on one side we're going to have these nice little chords here. Nice big operatic chords, and then on the other side we're going to have just nice big booming chords. Big block chords there. It's a nice big E chord. E6, I think, is the technical chord. So we already have the beginnings of what's going to be the second section contained within this part here. So we're signposting, I think is the technical term. Let's have a listen. Let's go back. I know I said I wanted to have a big starting thing, but I just can't resist a good noise to start a track with. Do an octave? What does an octave give us? Yeah, I don't hate it. This is a lot more kind of dungeon synth, which I like. Okay. See, I think that comes in too soon. I think we need a little bit more of that little intro section before we fire in. So I think we're going to do a little repeat here. Pop that there. Maybe bring in something else. Actually, let's maybe bring in the... Oh, I need to... actually, done that wrong. I love how that little Q&A section sounds. That's nice. Call and response. A bit louder here. What happens if I... Is that gonna do anything for us? Ooh, hang on. Oh, these not up by an octave. Oh, I need to change that straight away. Make sure these are up. No, that doesn't work at all. It doesn't work at all. Get rid of it. I'm going to do a repeat, but we're going to add a lot more stuff. Let's add a little dipple mellotron. Let's throw the redtron in there. Ow! Ooh, shoulder just cracked. Eek. What do we want? Let's get orchestras on the tape head orchestra. Let's see what that sounds like. Okay, and then this is where that's where we'll pivot to the second section, to section 2. But I want to do something first. See, I should have saved the thing we recorded earlier because it would have been perfect, but we'll record it again. I hope this works. I want like a cello sound, I think. Nice. That sounds nice. That sounds good. We're gonna have that quite quiet in the mix, I think. supplement it with a... I'm going to supplement it with an actual cello sound. Or a sample library, rather. Just to give it that nice kind of low... I want a solo combi. There we go. Just so we have that kind of drone underneath it, underneath the kind of pulse. Good stuff. Got a nice, lovely cello sound here. Oh, this has done a thing, hasn't it? Okay. The Mellotron. Okay, so this is where the tricky bit happens. So let's see if this bit works. Yes, that's the wrong thing. Right, that's an E. I need it to be that. That needs to be an A. This is a very strange thing to have to try and parse with the sounds. So that's all there. I'm going to make this a separate piano track. So it means that we can have some extra parts later on. Do some fun later on. Because it means we can do things like this. That will hopefully work. Okay, but we're not going to do that straight away. No. I'm going to play around with this ambience first. going. Wait, if I make that an octave lower, does that still sound good? So here's the thing, do we want to make it a little bit faster? What happens if we bump it up to 110? What does that do for us? Ooh, hang on. I think I prefer it faster. It's just a tiny little change. You can add some guitar to this. I think that's probably what it's missing, right? Some really big nyams. Worst case scenario. Hello, good to have you here. Good to see you. Unfortunately, you came in right as I said the word nyam, which is it's not ideal. Hopefully it does. Hopefully you'll stick around, and that's not a reason for you to leave. It's good. We're making some. Speak for yourself. I'm making some atmospheric music for upcoming tabletop RPG Pitcrawler. This is track 7 called Hermit of the Ghost Warrens. I've never before entered on a new. Well, it's good. I feel like it's a. How was it? Like I feel like it can be a mixed experience for each individual person. So I hope it was good. I hope you enjoyed it. I might double up the organ sound actually. You know, after the day I've had, it was great. I'm sorry to hear you've not had the best day. Either that, or you've had a really, really good day, and that's just like the cherry on top of the cake, or cherry on top of the ice cream, rather. But either way, I hope you're. I'm glad that you enjoyed it. Okay, I'm gonna double up that organ. My day's been fine, just lots of work and fiddling with a 3D printer. Oh yeah, no, that is unfortunate. Goodness. Okay, we're gonna... So there's a really nice... Earthbound has a really lovely organ preset. I believe it's organ... No, it's Synth Lead 1. Where's that gone? Synth Lead 1, that's what we're after. Because it sounds like this. Just adds a little bit of extra depth. Blade Runner needs to be quieter. Okay. Let me know what you think of this. Should we leave that a little bit and then come in here? Okay, so we can have a really lovely slow build up here, which I'm all here for, and I'll actually I'll add in a bass guitar part specifically here. I'm probably gonna do what I normally do, where I'll plug in my bass and go, "Oh, I really like this. I really like how it's sounding." I'm gonna add bass to the whole track. I'll probably end up doing that, but that's what I'm gonna do with this bit. Make it much more organic and kind of slow it down, make it a bit more perilous, I think is the word I'm looking for here. Also gonna add in this bit here. Don't worry, I think I have a plan. I think I might have an actual structure now. Which would be nice. I think you were right, holding off a bit at one point to come in where the music built back up. Yeah, I think so. I think just let the granulizer do its thing. Throw these in. Let's go for it. Let's record. We're not doing anything with hi-hats today, apparently. Let's see how that lines up. I thought that went pretty well. Put a bass in there, like some dum-dums. Live for a dum-dum. So I think let's put together a narrative. So this is Enter the Warrens. And then put that here. Gonna say the Hermit's cave. Finding it's quite beautiful, actually. So then you get a nice little slow piece of wonder and a bit of relief. I think this is going to be another short track on the album, which I'm okay with. Not everything has to be 10 minutes. Wait, it doesn't? The brief that I was given was each track needs to be at least 5 minutes. That's the minimum they were looking for each track, and I kind of decided to just go further. And then, like, I was a little bit worried because the first track was 10 minutes, the second track was 8 minutes, the third track was 7 minutes. They were getting gradually shorter. Fourth track was, I think, about 5.5 minutes. That's the shortest we've got so far. And then they went back up again. So I'm kind of I think we're okay. I was a little bit worried. I mean, we still need to get out of the cave in this one as well. So like we've still got a while to go yet, and I still want to develop this a little bit more. Sign waving your track times meta. I realized that's good. I'm gonna do add an extra track. Wait, which one is which? Oh no, that's. Oh no, I put the wrong piano track on the xylophones. That's fine. I can make this work. I'll pop that there. So we're gonna add. Oh, what's it called? The Fami synth. It's might not work, but we'll. I'm gonna have to do this separately. Just take that out and add this in instead. Change it to a mono synth so the sustain isn't a problem. Nice little sine wave, oddly enough. Let's put a loop on just for a second while I sort this out. No. Was it Dusty Piano? That's... Wait, no, what was that before? Oh no! Put some bisexual reverb on there. Yeah, all right. It's a sign of things to come. It's a nice little sort of warped sound. Send that to... Where's it gone? Piano granules. Like, I kind of want to stay here for a little bit because I really like this. Feels very Pink Floyd, which I really like. I want to do more with that. Yeah, okay. I'm going to play this from the beginning, and in the meantime, I'm going to get my bass set up, so I'll be with you in just a second. In the meantime, enjoy the music. Okay, the bass is ready to go. The customary customary bass jam. So let's get that logged in, and then let's get a bass line. Let's lay down a bass track. I'm gonna mute it on here so you don't hear it through the microphone. You just hear it through. Amazing. So I'm going to start from the beginning. I'm just going to play it right through and see where we end up. Actually, hang on. Excellent. Okay. Here we go. I'll stand up for this. Some in there did not sound good at all. That doesn't sound good at all. It's knocked itself out of tune. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. Right. BRB. Okay, that should be fixed. Sorry about that. We'll try and see if we can get this recorded. So I'm going to mute that. Let's give it a go. Got a bit of a break now. There's the dum-dums. Oh, that was almost good. It was almost perfect. It's very frustrating. Just that last bit at the end there. Let's record that whole bit again. Okay. It's nice, slightly more. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Ooh, that sounds good. So, let's get this mixed, shall we? That's... Okay, let's get a nice kind of big classic rock bass sound on the go. So a little thing I realized with the last track, big rock bass I think it was, right? So a thing I realized while making the last track, or mixing the last track, is that it's important for... It's kind of like a thing that you don't really think to do with bass tracks, because you kind of tend to want to avoid putting reverb on a bass track just because you don't want it to muddy it. But just adding a very, very small guitar plate to it, right? So I'll give you an example. I'll show you what I mean. So this is the bass on its own. So that's it dry. But if you just add this little plate here, just makes it sound a bit more like it's coming through an amp. Just that tiny little bit of room ambience. I think generally I'm going to turn them both down though. I'll probably turn this whole bass line here down. Why does that not sound right? I think it's just that high note just doesn't work, I think. Really boring bass line. Really exciting part of the stream where I'm playing one note over and over again. So I'm kind of muting this bit. And then we get to the middle bits here. I'm gonna ring a bit. Excellent. Okay, so that's... Ooh, that's nice. Nice little bit of extra life. Okay. BRB, need to run for the shops for a glue stick. Well, I mean, I don't know if you're back by the time I finally saw that message. Save check, very, very good point. Thank you very much, Lily Foxglove. That is saved. If you're co-working, now's a good time to save your work. Just double check so you don't lose any progress. Older Modal asks, how many bases do you own? So, I own 3 bases. So I have... This is my main one. It's my 6-string bass that I've modified with custom pickups. Very, very cheaply bought. I have the first bass I ever owned, which is a 4-string bass. It's a kind of cheap sort of knockoff Stingray model that I've taken the faceplate off. It's held together inside with blue tack, so recording with it's rather difficult. And then I have a P-bass kind of copy that I kind of, chiseled the frets off with a knife and turned it into a fretless. So it's a homemade fretless bass. That still has the markings on it, which is rather nice. Oh, sorry, no, 4. I have an acoustic fretless bass as well, and that's a 5-string. But the tuning pegs aren't quite as good on that one, and it's not as nice a sound. Also, I'm not very good at playing fretless. So, yeah, 5 basses all in all. Right, let me just go put this back. Might need you later, but for the time being, let's pop you over here. Please stay in tune. Okay. There may be cause to add in some electric guitar later on, but I think for now, let's just keep it like this. I don't think we need like a distorted bass track. I think it's kind of fine on its own. I quite like how clean that is. Nice. It sounds nice. I will say this. I think if there's one big takeaway I've gotten from Pitcrawler from me doing this is that I really appreciate bass parts a lot more, like specifically like unsynthesized bass parts, which is strange considering that like I started out as a bass player. But I think I kind of just figured, oh well, you know, I can just use a synth and I can get the same effect. But there's something nice about an actual bass guitar track that I think I've really come to appreciate with this project. So expect to see Beverly coming out a lot more in these streams. And yeah, I kind of want to stay in this space a lot more just because I think we can add something nice to it. I'm just getting the volumes right for this bit so you can still hear the bass, but it's not too loud. Sounds so good. Some dum-dums. Yeah, I want to stay in this space just a little bit longer, just because I think it sounds nice. I think it's this lovely, lovely, lovely little... Add a nice little solo over the top. Because then we can get back into... But for now, I'm really enjoying this lovely little space here. Because I do want to do a thing. So that's F sharp to E. And then I want the chord down to... That's in the right place. Oh, and that's already in the right... No. All right, okay. So it goes... Actually, I think we're going to make it... Yeah, we'll have that repeat. What's the next chord down? It's a C. Yeah, that's what I want. It's kind of how I want to end this section. And this is very much cribbed from slightly discordant sound. And then we're gonna go straight back into and that takes us up to 4:13, so we're nearly there. Also going to add this section in as well. Just so we can copy this over. Have a nice, gonna have a big reverse sound there before we go back into more. I think we're gonna try and make this more aggressive as well. But yeah. So how long do we want this section to go on? Whoops. Actually, yeah, I want everything coming straight away. Okay. Let's bring in Madeline, which is the very particular lead sample here. But we're going to use it for a synth solo here. Yeah, helps if you play the right key, obviously. Yeah, and we're going to need to have that go a little bit longer. Ooh, a nice big chunky section like that. That's excellent. Also means we will need to bring the bass back at some point. Give it a go. Let's just roll with it. See where we end up. Okay, so we're going to take that file, slap it in mono. Actually, let's go a bit further than that. Let's rock it into a guitar amp and see what that sounds like. what happens if... Right, okay, let's go down an octave, see what that does for us. Okay, that's not bad, not bad. What happens if we add an octave instead? Have them quite low in the mix, just because I quite like... A jelly bean break? I haven't had one of those in ages. I'm running out of jelly beans, but we can absolutely have one. Let's have a look. It's a green one. There was an apple one. Ooh, that's quite nice. Ooh, those jelly beans are quite old. I need to buy more jelly beans. Okay. Just one? Alright, I'll have another one. Alright, okay. Alright. I think it's a melon one. That's a melon one as well. So. Alright, okay. There's not that many in the packet. Okay. Right there, I have 4 in my hand. Have them. Ooh, that was a glorious cacophony of flavors. I'm gonna play the track while I eat these. That's an awful lot of jelly beans, and you don't need to hear me eating. So I'll be back in a second. Okay, there we go. Thank you, Lily Foxglove. Thank you for the jelly bean break. The jelly beans break. Oh, it's chunky! I need to figure out what we need to do for the final section, because it's going to be a repeat of this, but I want it to be different somehow. Ooh, we can add the cello in, that's a good idea. So I might bring that in straight away. That's nice. Okay, we'll keep that. That's good. Okay, I'll add the cello. Let's add a cello part. Starting in thirds this time. Okay, we need to extend this note out a little bit. Okay. Good stuff. Let's just double that up with the Blade Runner synth over here. That's all good. Hopefully that's not too loud. Nice. It's got a good vibe. It's got a good vibe. I do love the halftime snare. Like I really love the way that I just like the way that these I love a bass part where the drums and the bass part just lock in together. And I just just really lock in with the kick drum. The best bit of advice I ever got as a bass player was when you're standing on stage, try and stand as close to the kick drum as you can, but try and keep your ears away from where the cymbals are as well. So you kind of, or stand near it so you can kind of feel the kick drum, and then you just lock in, and then it just sounds really, really nice and tight. That's how you get a good rhythm section. make it a nice... subtle cello there. Right, I need to check because I think I've got a note wrong here. Dun dun dun. Yeah, no, that's fine. It's this one, isn't it? Yeah. Because we're changing a minor chord into a major chord. I'm gonna have to change all these bits. Where have you gone? All these F sharps need to be Fs, which is going to sound quite strange to just change all of them individually. It's going to sound like the world's weirdest doorbell. Oh no, these... Ah, I forgot one! I think. Did I forget one? It's an E, so that should be an F maybe. Ah, so this one does have something. Oh, come on, I gotta find it. Got these. Oh, now I need to make all these go up now. It's a granulizer putting in a shift there. And then this one also needs E's that need moving up. Yep. Okay, so. Oh, it sounds very strange. Yeah, so I'll add a bass part and then we're going to go back into... But different somehow. Not quite sure what that is yet, but we'll figure that out. Okay. Right. Ow. Let's get the bass back up. Put you down here for now. Perfect. Sweet. One take. There's only a little fluster that I wasn't particularly proud of. Otherwise, that was not bad. Stay over there. Stay in tune. Be good. Okay. Then we can put this back up here. So now... Nice big low notes. Dr. Lou, hello! I am late due to Barbieheimer. That is a perfectly legitimate excuse to be late. That is fantastic. Oh, I've seen Barbie. Haven't seen Oppenheimer yet, but I absolutely adored Barbie. I thought it was a fantastic film. You've joined us just as we're going into the third section of this track, which is just shy of 5 minutes. So I think we're going to be about 6 minutes, maybe. Are the rabbits in the warren? Well, you'll be able to tell me in just a second once I get this working properly, just to get a rough idea of what the last section's going to sound like. So let me just paste that in here. Go back in. Nice. Okay. I do love the time that wherever I go. Other rabbits in the warren. I'm sort of lurking whilst I move blobs around on screen too. Hello, La Vaita. Good to have you here. There's no need to explain yourself. Lurking is absolutely valid. I am finding that I very much benefit from body doubling streams when I'm trying to get some work done. So I hope you were enjoying the lurking. I hope it is. I hope there's some good lurking going on. We'll call this Escape the Warrens. Okay. Let's see what does that bring us to? That brings us to 6 minutes 15, which is very respectable. So let's see where we're at the end of this one. We can maybe bring back in the distorted Madeline synth. I can't share what I'm doing, but because it's not for me, completely understand. Do not worry about it. Fade that out. We're gonna fades. There we go. Just so you've got a bit more of a fade. Still love that bass and drum sound. It's so chunky. When you do music for TTRPG, does it have to be loopable or is it more mood setting? I do offer it. I do put it through as an option. And I think for this one, we did kind of talk about having really long looping tracks go on for a very long time. But I can do looping versions, and I think they are designed kind of to do that to a certain extent. So you could theoretically listen to them as a loop. But for this particular project, I was told. I was kind of asked if each track could be like a sort of overture, a sort of prog rock overture for the adventure almost. So it's kind of just music to read the introduction over, basically. For Upriver Downriver, there was kind of more of a mood setting kind of thing, and it was much more make music for certain moments in the game or certain events happening in the game. So there's like a combat theme, there's like a theme for kind of quiet moments, there's a theme for certain areas within the world. Excuse me. So that's a bit more kind of in-game music that, and I don't know if I made loopable versions, but I know that I have specifically said if you need loopable versions for a project, please let me know and I can sort that out for you, no problem. But for this it's been quite nice to not really worry about having things loop, which is really nice. I can just make it go. I can follow all these sort of weird little avenues and places to go, which has been quite liberating, actually. Yeah, hang on. Oh, no. I want to need just this bit. I'm going to move that over because I want to just have this bit play a little bit longer just so the listener has kind of time to figure out what's going on. I love that middle section. That's really nice. Also gives us time to add in any extra things. We skip this middle section. Oh, I'm gonna have to be very careful because this is not all cut up properly. Get rid of this middle section here because I don't need it. I think we can just go straight into and then I think we do this bit again. Actually, can I just double up this solo? Is that going to work? Please tell me that's not going to work. It can't be that easy. Where does it start? Where does it start? Madeline, where does the solo start, Madeline? Nah, I got a better idea. So we're going to keep that. But we're going to use our delightful destroying everything distortion filter. So we're going to just add so much more distortion to this. It's probably going to sound awful, so I apologize in advance for that. Actually, I think that's maybe a bit extreme, but instead I can add big distortion delay. What does that sound like? I think we just do a new solo for it, right? Like a sort of variation on that one. Because let's listen to the middle section, then we can move in. I have a better idea for what I did before. Let's put the nasty filter on the synth track, on the synth bass. It's gonna be nasty. And put a and then I'm just playing around with an idea here. So it's gonna go. We're gonna go back into this synth bass, right? So this is what it normally sounds like. Add in a distorted version of the bass track. Just for this last section. I wish I was recording that because that was not bad. Okay. That might be something. Okay, let's see. Well, how did that sound to you guys? Because I get it straight through the headphones, but I don't get the specific it coming through the effects or anything. So quite quiet seems to be the answer to that. Sounded pretty good here, but I'm just listening on laptop speakers. That's okay. Well, let's bump this up so it's actually the right volume. Put it through this massive distortion here. So It's gonna be loud. Random chromatic descending. Good on cans, thank you. Okay. Sounding good. Had to come and go. Back again. Fantastic. Glad to hear it. Okay. How long are we for like 6:22? That's respectable. And we've still got a little bit extra. We've still got a bit of time to go. So I'm gonna go here. Oh no, that's what I was gonna do. So I'm gonna try something. Might not work, but I feel like that's the risk we always take on this channel. I'm gonna throw this in because I want to see what happens if we add like a. I might have to go for like a Twin Peaks kind of effect. Ah, it's nice. Maybe it's a better. Oh no! Oh no, where'd it go? Oof, that's a big tail on that. Okay. What do I want? I want... Fade on these. Okay, I think it might be done. 6:58. I'll take that. Okay, let's listen from the beginning. Actually, let me quickly slap on a mastering chain so we can get a better idea of what it's going to sound like in the final mix. Just been using a nice vintage rock preset. Throw that up there. So this might be a little bit louder, but I'll try and adjust. But let's have a listen. Hello. That's so chunky. That synth, it's good, it's good. I love this synth. Oh god, oh whoops. Oh, thank you for telling me to point that out, because I need to delete that. That's, oof. Okay, let's start that again. So you've got a bass guitar and this really lovely kind of pulsy bass sound. Let's try that again. Feels less overpowering, which is quite nice. So 80s. Legend film with Tom Cruise. I like how it sounds. It's good. It's a very bassy track with really heavy drums. I like it. Sounded real good. This is getting into the second section. Chunky. Oh. bass notes and those toms. Excellent. Just, ooh, very nice. Back into it. Oh, hang on. Amazing, amazing. There's only one thing I need to add, and I'm going to do it. What's the best chord for it? A bit higher than that. It's the right, and also the right chord. Okay. We're going to do a vooped. But first of all, we need to get the first vooped out of the way. Just really let that note ring out as long as possible. Let it fade out and low return. Amazing. We're just recording a voomped. Just letting that play out just now. Okay, and then we're going to. So this is the voomped. Rather, this is what the voomped will sound like. First a neom and now a vumpt. You're getting all the sounds today. So what we're going to do is we're going to downmix that into a mono take. Make a tupumov and then reverse it. Easy. Yeah, absolutely. That's exactly what we've done. So now if I take crop to active take. So if I put that on a blank track, this is what it sounds like. It's fine. It's a nice little note. Great, fine, fantastic, no complaints, no notes. But what? But then, if I click on this and then click this little button that says reverse, it becomes a vumpt. Okay, now I just need to find a place for the vumpt. Can't hear it there. That's annoying. Can I make it louder? Is that gonna help? I think we're gonna need to do something fun with it. Quite nice. That's subtle, but it's quite nice. It's maybe a bit too loud. Tail a bit bigger. Vumpt. It's a German term. Okay, let's listen to that. Just that whole section there. Brian, said you can solve any problem by adding either backing vocals or oyster sauce. I mean, he wasn't wrong. A subtle vumpt. It's a subtle vumpt, but still a vumpt all the same. Okay, one last listen all the way through, and then I think we can call it a night. But let's see where we're at. So this is track number 7, Hermit of the Ghost Warrens. Yeah, vumped lowercase, definitely. Not every vumpt needs to, vumped. Sometimes it's just a vumpt, So I've turned the bass and the drums down just a little bit more, just so everything else has a bit more space to breathe. Turn the bass solo up just a little bit more. Turning the bass up a little bit in this section, just so it's... cello part's really nice, isn't it? Back to so let me just quickly try something again with the vumped. I promise I'll stop touching it in a second. That's nice, that's nice, that's nice. Throw some distorted vumped. Makes it a bit more vumped, you know? alright. Okay, sorry. I know I said I'd stop touching it. I just want to add a little bit more flam to the last bit of drums. Just for the last bit of work. Do we want to use the flam? I think we use the vump at the end here. Just to kind of get us into that last section there. It's quite a subtle. Nice. Okay, I think that's done. I think we have a track. We have a track. It's finished. Yet one of that rare thing where we finish a track on time in one of these streams. So that's done. That's track 7. This is I had nothing when I started. Like genuinely, I came into this stream just with this. That's all I had, and it's wonderful to see that's now evolved into such a wonderful, really lovely big piece. So it's nice. It's nice. Thank you, everybody. I think Twitch needs to start implementing a stacking subscript so you can convey tone. Yeah. I mean, you'll be surprised to hear this, but Twitch is not designed for musicians. Shocked. I know you'll be shocked to hear that. I'm at that point in a post-production job where I long for the free-form nature of music projects. I mean, normally I'm not given this amount of creative freedom, which it's been nice that I've kind of been let off the leash, as it were. Okay. Oh, I'm really happy with that. Like, my brain kind of wants to keep making more stuff on this, but I'm kind of like, no, it's finished. Let's put it down. Because I'm very aware it's quite late. Amazing. Well, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for coming along. We'll be back on Wednesday with more music, and Wednesday's title is Beware the Shadow Tomb. So it's a classic trap-filled dungeon. So we're going to be doing some classic dungeon dive. The next one. So I think it might be time to finally do some dungeon synth. I've been kind of going, ooh, is this dungeon synth? Nah, proper dungeon synth on Wednesday. So come along for that, for some dungeon diving. Yeah. Oh my goodness. We're gonna get through it. It's gonna be great. So we'll be back on Wednesday. Ooh, Dungeon Synth. I'm a bit of a fan of Dungeon Synth. We could do with some Dungeon Synth. This is almost. I feel. I think we're getting there with this. But let's go full pelt. So I'll be listening to that in the next couple of days just to get me in the spirit. But yeah, thanks so much for being here. Hopefully we'll see you on Wednesday. I hope you enjoy the rest of your Monday, however long that is. For me, it's another hour or so. I'm gonna go lie down on my face. And I will hopefully see you on Wednesday. Good night.